is Luka ready for that LA media? It's not like Dallas. You know what I mean? It's not quiet
I
like
think he is,
Texas.
man. I think he is.
Nah, I don't think he's not. LA media is just like New York. Like
Bro,
his
from what I've seen,
mm-hmm.
this is not Anthony Davis. This is not anyone else. This is a guy who has been in the limelight since 16 years old. This guy, he's familiar with everything thrown at him. He has a very good mindset. He's an all-around perfect player. At the age of 25, he thinks like a 30-year-old player, a 35-year-old veteran. This is something I'm least concerned about, to be honest with you, bro.
Really,
Like, if you told me any other player, I would be much more concerned.
really, because I've seen there's examples out there of Luka kind of going against especially Tim, what was it, Tim McMiniman and other
Second man?
Dallas, yeah, Tim McMahon, other Dallas media members. Luka remembers what they say and he snaps back, man. Like in LA, it's a different monster. It's a different it's the same thing like New York. It's the same type of I don't want to say it's
Yeah,
a
of course.
trolley media, but there's an expectation of greatness.
For the Lakers, that's a good problem to have. The hope is he doesn't turn into another Dwight Howard, but that is an extreme example.
Let me see. The hope is he better get his weight under control.
Yeah.
You can't show up
Well,
in
like I said, the
LA
hope is he
like
doesn't
that.
become another Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
You remember, like Dwight in 2013, he's dealing with the back spasms and he doesn't know how to react because obviously, like, back spasms are a big deal, but the media's portraying it like, you know, the media's portraying it as something else.
And that's what I mean. The LA media is different, man. It's very trolly. Like in New York, if he shows up overweight, the front pages of the
They're
paper,
making fun of him.
yeah, they're gonna come up with gimmicks, with slogans. The
Memes.
photos are gonna, yeah, the memes are gonna be crazy. Like LA is the same thing, man. Like especially when it comes to the Lakers, it's not Dallas.
Yeah.
It's not Dallas media is very quiet. I bet you they were kind of like, kind of, I don't want to say soft on Luka, but they're way more subtle. They're way more subtle. LA media will ask Luka to his face what it is. It's very different. So I mean, that's just one thing where we should be on the lookout for with Luka. His interactions with the media. Luka's definitely has spats with the Dallas media. Um,
Yeah.
he had a few blowups, man. He definitely has. The last thing I wanted to touch base on is, does this trade reset the value of what we believe a star is worth when it comes to how many first round picks you give up? Again, Paul George, they traded SGA 5 first round picks, Mikal Bridges 5 first round picks. Some of them were swaps. Drew Holiday 3 first round picks, Kevin Durant 4 first round picks, Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, and Rudy Gobert, Walker Kessler, Jared Vanderbilt, and 4 first round picks. So teams, we've always thought like stars are worth 5 first round picks or up to 4 to 5. But now with this Luka trade, man, does this kind of reset people's thinking into like a star is only really worth what someone's willing to pay?
Yeah.
Because this is crazy. Like Luka, age 25, like easily a top 5 player in the league, 1 first round pick. That nobody saw that coming. I think that's the reason why everyone was looking at their phones and thought the trade was fake. You know what I mean?
100%, bro.
Like you remember how when you first seen it, you did a double take because everyone did. But imagine if you saw it said 5 first round picks, you probably wouldn't think it was fake then.
No, I think it'd be much more realistic.
Yeah, but
If, let's say, like Oklahoma sized draft picks, I'd be like, you know what, that makes sense.
mm-hmm. But
Yep.
It's just what was given up for him just didn't make any sense. I remember Drew Holiday is the one that kind of fucked up the market when he got 3 first round picks. Milwaukee gave away 3 first round picks for him. People thought that was crazy back then. But then Kevin Durant, the Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, 4 first round picks. And then Rudy Gobert took it to a whole nother level. Same thing for Paul
Yeah.
George. So it's just like now we've seen Luka better than all those guys, including I would put including a better situation than Durant. Durant's what, 36, and he got that type of trade value. So Luka
He got a
age
lot.
20, yeah, Luka age 25. It's like, man, we got to really evaluate like
I mean,
what
look
is a
at Rudy
player's
Gobert.
worth.
Rudy Gobert got a crazy deal. Walker Kessler and what, like 3, 4 draft picks?
No, yeah, 4 first-round picks and Jared Vanderbilt.
It was it also. I think he was also part of, or the draft pick that became Walker Kessler.
Yeah, I think it might have been the draft pick that became Walker Kessler. I believe it was
Yep,
Walker Kessler. He was part of that deal.
he was a part of that deal.
Yeah,
Okay, whatever it is, but still, like he's a young asset to have.
yeah, but still, at the end of the day, like we seen these type of trades, so we thought the standards were high. But then this
Yeah,
season, we seen Karl Anthony Towns go for 1 first-round pick.
yeah,
Like this is a strange, man. This era is kind of strange. There's no price point for how much a player is worth to trade, and there's no price point for the middle tier guys, probably top 20, from like top 15 to like 30. You don't know how
yeah.
much they cost as far as like their contracts. This is a very gray area we're kind of entering in. I'm telling you, this summer, this off season, and I think next off season, I think that's going to begin to set the price point on how much does a starter make in the NBA. How much is a Jimmy Butler? How much is a Brandon Ingram, a Julius Randle? Because right now, I'm telling you, it's such a gray area, man.
Bro, it's a new era.
Yeah, it's a new era, man. This trade is it's been very nuanced, man. A lot of different
Yeah,
dynamics are at play, and I think for a lot of the NBA fans, new and old, the dynamics are so new. It's just it's a lot of weird interpretations of kind of what's going on here. Because when you think about it, the old fans, they're thinking about the old rules of like how it used to work. Like, oh, a top player goes for this. And then the new fans, they're used to player movement, but now the league cut that shit in half.
yeah.
It's a weird thing, man. It's a weird thing. But hey, man, it's just we'll see how this pans out. What do you think, man? What are your final
Bro,
thoughts?
same thing as you, man. Same thing as you. We hit everything. Bro, I'm still in a shock. I think, you know, just shut up and watch. You know what I mean? Let's
Facts.
watch what the Lakers happen. Let's watch what the Dallas Mavericks do. For all we know, the Mavericks could win a championship, tomorrow. They're not a bad team per se, right? But for all for all we know, the Lakers could fail this rebuild. Or vice versa. The Lakers succeed and the Anthony Davis trade looks like the worst thing in, NBA history, right? So we just kind of have to wait and watch in regards of like what do we see in basketball in these upcoming years.
Yeah, I mean, again, with Nico Harrison talking about, it's a future to him is 3 to 4 years. So I mean, as long as the Mavs could compete, at least I don't know what they're gonna do, man. Because Kyrie is he has back issues. This is
A
strange.
lot older, injury prone.
Yeah, this is strange, man.
Klay Thompson's not really that player anymore from the past. You kind of have like, bro, this is the let's be honest, the Mavericks, if this was 2018, 2019, NBA champions. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
This team came 5 years too late.
My final thoughts on it, man. I would say the Lakers are in a better position because,
No, I think so too.
yeah, not only the
Yeah.
LeBron James money is eventually going to come off the books, you're looking at they still have their own 2026, their own 2028, 2030, and 31 picks. So they're good, man. And they have, they have a few second round picks still. So the Lakers are actually in a good position, and they're finally a destination again. Keep that in mind. I think
They're
De'Aaron Fox after well, Luka's there now. De'Aaron Fox probably wouldn't want to go there, but had
I think De'Aaron Fox would want to go there if he could now. I think
really,
De'Aaron Fox, 100%, bro. I think every other player, right, would want to play with Luka Doncic.
wow. Hmm. I'm wondering how that fit would be because it seems like they
It
both
would have
like the
been an
ball.
awkward fit, but he for sure would have entertained it.
I'm wondering now who's gonna want to come to LA because there's gonna be a lot of guys like their eyes have perked up.
Of course, when you're a top 20 player, top 30, and you're exploring options, the LA Sunlight, Hollywood, and Luka Doncic, who wouldn't get excited?
Yeah, it's just
You know who would be a good fit for the Lakers though?
who.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he would be. He would be. But he's locked in. He's locked in for a long-term deal over there in Dallas.
Of course. I'm making a joke, but
No, but you're
it's some
100%
truth in
right.
it.
You're 100%
It's
right.
some truth in
Yeah,
it.
he would be. He
Yeah.
would be. I'm wondering if Jimmy Butler on like a shorter
Ew,
term.
man. Come on, man. At that point, you're just going back to getting stuck.
Man, I see Jimmy Butler getting into it with Luka actually.
Man, if Jimmy does not play like 82 games, because Luka has a history of being a diva. We also forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
Luka's gonna start bitching the moment he sees Jimmy resting and doing all that social media shit.
That's true. Um, when is Devin Booker's deal up? Oh,
You
Devin
know what? The
Booker's locked
Phoenix
in.
Suns could eventually become sellers from like years down the line.
Yeah, I was gonna say Devin Booker would be a nice fit. Imagine him and Luka in LA.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Wow, that would be different.
That'd be bitter. That'd be like poetic. Like that'd be something Shakespeare couldn't come up with.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man. Like this has been good, man. It's very nuanced. This whole Luka
Yeah.
Doncic story, man. It's definitely gonna go down in the history books.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You got anything else on it?
And that's about it, man. We're looking at the NBA changing. Obviously, you know, obviously I'm gonna plug, Orange Cookie, subscribe to it on YouTube,
Oh, appreciate you,
subscribe
man.
to like my newsletter, and on Tuesday, obviously, we have other big news, the Jimmy Butler fiasco and kind of like, the Jimmy Butler fiasco that's continuing on. Zach LaVine has found a new home. De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs, how the Spurs won this trade, how Fox and Wembanyama are the most exciting thing in the world, how kind of like the Chicago Bulls made a major pivot. We got a lot to talk about. Maybe more information leaks by Tuesday. We could continue on the conversation about Luka and LeBron, and Anthony Davis and his future, Nico Harrison, because more and more things are gonna keep coming out, right?
Oh yeah, for
And
sure. This is gonna
and
keep
that's
coming.
gonna be one thing that's gonna be fun. So we are at, we are at the best point of the NBA at this point. Obviously we're talking about a lot of injuries that happened with Brendan Miller and Jalen Johnson and Dejounte Murray tearing their Achilles, all star reserves. So a lot of good things happened in the league, which obviously got overshadowed. But on Tuesday, you and I can probably give it more attention.
Oh yeah, bet for sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Samir. You guys definitely check out his Substack in the description below. And until then, man, stay up, man. Peace.
Take care, man.
Peace.